5.
Oh,
God. Hi. Hello.
you know what?
What?
None of the buckets are easy. There are no easy buckets. I'm 90 Joe.
I'm Mark Impulse.
Here at Arc Impulse. You might be wondering, where's the red stars that were the communists? Well, we do have a communist, actually. We are covering the Vietnamese League.
Good God.
As you probably know, if you're an LPL fan, they picked up official English commentary, so we don't need to do it. Yeah, we're actually pretty sad.
Dejected, if you will. I like the word dejected.
Because, like, if you think about it, there were I would say there's 4 or 5 major scenes, right? I would say Europe, NA, Korea, China, and, like, Southeast Asia, right? So
Yeah.
one of the big scenes wasn't being covered, except for us. Well, now they got other people. Now we are forced to unofficially cover this Vietnamese league. I know pretty much nothing about these teams.
Nothing about these teams, however. Okay, so this is Grand Arena 4. No, Glorious Arena 4? One of the two. That's the name of the tournament. Glorious Arena 4. It has the 8 teams you see above our 2 lovely Vietnamese MCs' heads there. The Boba Minions, Full Louis,
5 something?
not Hanoi 5. Something 5. I forgot what their name was. Saigon Jokers, the Thunder, the Hanoi Dragons,
Beautiful gaming?
Beautiful Life Gaming, and then X Game. So, and this is a game between the Saigon Jokers and Full Louis. Luis. Full. What do you think?
I don't know. Vietnam has a lot of French influence. Maybe it is Louis.
You know what? Let's go with that. It's Louis. Full Louis. And,
So, I mean, I don't know how updated they are with the meta. Let's look at these bands. Maybe, again, we don't know anything about the team, so maybe they have a sick Fiddlesticks jungle or support, but that's not a usual band. Neither is Malphite. Neither is Karthus.
So, yeah, probably, let's give them the benefit of the doubt and say...
Yeah, they're probably smarter than us.
Yeah.
Please.
Let's give them the benefit of the doubt and say that Nick's Water, the mid player for Saigon Jokers. He has a sick Karthus. The top player for them, QTV, has a sick Malphite. And their support and or jungle, Junie or Safety, has a sick Fiddlesticks. We're seeing a Karma locked in. Karma Zyra picked up.
What is going on?
So that means that the Karma is either jungle or mid. Well, no. Jungle Karma was something recently done by the Europeans, right?
You'd have to inform me on that.
So Gambit Gaming, home to the legendary Diamond Prox jungler, one of his recent innovations, because he was kind of the one that brought Volibear into it, brought Udyr into it, was Karma Jungle. Where he builds kind of support AP and basically just ganks with the speed boost, the slow, and the root. So we'll see what they do with here.
Well, I mean, why would they swap if Safety is the jungler? If he is, I mean, he has Smite. If he's the jungler, why didn't he just pick Karma? Why would he make his teammate pick it?
Oh, interesting. So yeah,
maybe there's mind games. I don't know.
The possibilities here. And then on the other side, for Full Louis, Thresh and Lee Sin are that's a very standard pick. Renekton, not so much anymore. But then again, that's because, I don't know, we'll see. Varus, of course, very popular in the Chinese scene.
He was popular, remember?
He was.
We were trying to figure out why he wasn't popular. Now you'll have to go listen to some other guys to find out why.
Those sons of bitches. God damn it.
Why are they so much better than us?
Frustrating. Alright.
I mean, they only spend like 8 hours casting every single game every week, whereas we only did 2 or 3 because we were lazy. I can't make sense of these picks.
I know.
If they're showing Caitlyn Nidalee, like, I don't know what's going on.
Well, that means that it's Nidalee mid, Karma jungle, and Zyra support. That's all I can think of.
Could be like awful solo queue support.
Nidalee. Like, well, that's the funny thing too, because you see Caitlyn, you're like, oh man, Caitlyn Nidalee, like sick poke lane. Oh no.
Here comes a spear, it hits you, it does like 30 damage.
Oh jeez. That's gotta be mid, yeah.
What?
So now an RA. So that makes sense.
We could see a jungle Zyra.
No,
her plants die too fast now.
Yeah, it's got to be jungle Karma. So Saigon Joker's jungle player Junie taking a page out of
A book.
But like, look
A
at,
book.
but Junie's apparently the jungler, but he has exhaust picked. I don't.
We don't know. Well, we're looking at Leaguepedia to determine.
Yeah, who plays what, and who? God damn it, they pick a Victor. I love this. You know what? Screw the Chinese league. This league is amazing.
What's going on? Well, we thought that when we first started watching the Chinese league.
Oh, a Kale. What year is it? Joe, what year is it? Is this a dream? Are we stuck in Groundhog Day?
If it's 2013, then...
What is happening? Okay, so it looks like Junie's going to be playing support and Safety's going to be playing jungle. So if the Leaguepedia is correct about what the things was, then we're going to see something similar to OMG, where Big Pomelo and...
we don't even know how accurate this is. Maybe Safety just has a pocket jungle karma. And Junior's like, no problem, man. I got a good support Zyra.
What was OMG's names? The two guys that switched. I couldn't remember.
Big Pomelo and Loveland.
And Loveland, that's right. Loveland went. Man, I miss Loveland. Come back to me, Loveland. Come back to me. So it's gonna be matchups. Looks like it's gonna be Ari versus Kale in mid. Shen versus Renekton top lane. And then we'll see if they even... I wonder if they even do lane switches in this league. I don't even know. So we'll see if... I imagine that Varus and Thresh are going to want to... they're going to want to do a 2v2 versus Caitlyn Zyra. Because as much as I think the Caitlyn Zyra is pretty safe, all Thresh has to do is land a hook. And that's death or summoners from Caitlyn Zyra. So we'll see what happens here. Our announcer's looking pretty excited, so maybe they know something we don't.
Well, no, you know what? You know why it's taking so long? Because this is Garena TV. This isn't Tencent League. This isn't LCS. So they have to wait the 3 minutes for the spectator. Oh man. We got used to all these luxuries. Now we gotta go back to basics.
Oh, no, that's alright. We can vamp 3 minutes a time.
Gotta remember our something.
So
I can't even remember what we're supposed to remember.
So tell me, Joe, which of these picks are you the most excited about? Which of these champion picks?
Which of these picks, like person or like just
if
if I was gonna pick a team, I think blue team obviously has the advantage. They have they have more. I think on paper they have more synergy than purple team. I don't even know what purple team's going for. I mean, they have CC on their bot lane only.
Well, here's actually, if you'll remember, Kayle Renekton was popular when Xin Zhao was popular jungle, and that was actually the armor shred comp. So Kayle has armor shred, Renekton has armor shred in his slice and dice, and Xin Zhao had his passive where it reduced 15% of the armor. But that was also when Black Cleaver was a lot stronger, so I don't know how that'll work here. So it seems like they've transported or transplaced a team comp from when armor shred and Black Cleaver was good to now. Which is actually really interesting too, because they picked Varus, who's as much of mixed damage as an AD carry as you can get. Like, I don't think anyone else does as mixed of damage as he does.
As mixed of damage.
As mixed. Anyways,
it sounds like Shakespeare.
So this is a team comp that I feel like is suffering from multiple personality disorder. They're achieving multiple things in a lackluster fashion. So we'll see what happens there. I clearly agree with you. Blue team has the advantage, I think, in every aspect of the game except early game.
I don't know about that karma jungle. We'll have to... This is my first time seeing it. Oh, there you go. Fantastic Saigon 5 was the third team.
Fantastic 5. Of course it's Fantastic 5.
Oh, I like the Boba Minions logo. They even get to steal the...
Space Gerbil? Or no, sorry, what is that? Despicable Me?
Yeah.
Despicable Me.
I was going to say Incredible Me, but I don't even know what that is. That's not even anything.
Incredible Me. The Incredibles. And me.
And Despicable Me becomes Incredible Me.
Man, we're bad at casting. Okay, anyways. So they switched cameras, so I guess they're in the loading screen now. These guys...
You know, I also hate, like...
Sick green screen, though. You like
no,
that green screen?
I hate this. I hate this so much. Because when I watch a lot of Japanese TV, there's some programs where it's just like two chairs, right? Like like a talk show. Two, like one chair on the left, one chair on the right, people
Okay.
talking, and the entire studio is just a green screen, and it hurts
And they're
your
like,
eyes.
well, and they're like interviewing in like space or like on like a volcano or something.
It was like a pretend studio.
That sucks. If you if you can do whatever you want, why would you pretend it's the same thing? Like, that's awful.
Well, I mean, like, I say it's not like they try to make it a realistic studio, but it's just like, you know, this futuristic.
oh, it's like a
kind of
futuristic
studio,
Okay,
but,
okay,
like-
that's at least somewhat better.
Yeah, and that's what we have here. And I don't like. I mean, look, you can see like
The Terran. What do you call
I don't
it?
know, aliasing?
Yeah, it's something.
Whatever. You can see it on the monitors.
And we're in the game.
All right, here it comes. Here it is. Dao Chuang Dan Wong Ma for.
Oh my god. Oh, we're just butchering the hell out of this. Oh my god.
Look, they even paused. It was so bad.
Oh my god. Oh, Joe. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, the fact that you even attempted it. A for effort, I guess. Good god. Well, I guess all the Chinese I learned is gone to waste, and I have to learn Vietnamese.
You start with banh mi. I mean, you can't even eat banh mi.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. I guess you're screwed.
Yeah. There was a really good banh mi place at my old house in San Diego. Damn, it was delicious. Anyways, so
I hope that made it in.
I hope that.
The aside of Jesus Christ, what are we talking about?
Yeah. Okay, thank God the game's happening again. This is such a disaster. So, typical starts for everyone. Actually, interesting start from Kale, going boots and pots against an Ari. To me, when you pick boots against... Actually, let's hold off on that a little bit. I think both teams are going to connect here.
There we go.
Lily Mukau gets caught out. Does he have safeguard anyone? No, he gets taunted out in first blood. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, I quit, Joe. I quit. First blood goes to Caitlin. First blood goes to Caitlin. She goes back and picks up boots. Full Louie gonna try to recover here. What an interesting path that Full Louie would take there. And I guess I would say that it's an interesting path for Saigon Jokers to take as well, but I guess since Karma's starting her blue, it'd be reasonable for them to at least go there. Maybe they're going to invade on the tri-bush of purple side there. But okay, so red's being started up for Lily Meow, who unfortunately got caught out there.
I think you call him Lily Mukau.
Joe, we're trying to keep... Not only that, his jungle, he didn't clear that, he's not going to clear these next coming camps as fast as he would have, because he was forced to take W as a panic there, and they are going to 2v1. They're going to 2v1 here. And actually the 2v1 comes from the Louis side, actually, so I think that's smart, because Shen's, never someone you want to have get like a good start and kind of become that unstoppable force.
But Thresh is coming up top. What?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. Okay, I thought Thresh was on blue side. Whatever.
Okay.
I'm so out of this.
That's fine. Okay, so
First blood really did a number on me.
the thing was, it wasn't even the first blood. It was that the Vietnamese words flashed in the center, and I tried to say it like first blood, chia, and just like fucked it up completely.
Oh my god, I have tears in my eyes.
I know, dude, I'm crying.
This is really bad.
I'm crying. This is so bad. Okay, so what was I saying about Kale earlier? Kale started boots.
I think she got boots because it helps dodging charm.
Okay, helps dodging charm, helps dodge, get away from maybe Karma ganks. Karma has double buff up top now. Kind of wants to make a play. Karma's really good, and not only her kit is amazing. Imagine like a tanky person with her kit. Look at this. She can shield herself up. The taunt lands. Now she's able to hit a slow and a root. So the slow goes down on the Thresh. She flashes, so the root lands no matter what. I don't think they have enough damage though. they kind of went too far. Oh, and a counter game from Lily Moo Cow coming in. Dicks down Karma. Luckily, Shen at least gets Thresh, but can they finish off QDWGA? What? He's running back into bait, but
The turret gets Lee Sin though.
Oh my
What
god.
a weird...
What a mess.
Oh
So,
man.
3 kills there, or 3 deaths rather, only 2 kills. How did no one hit Lee Sin during that?
Well, he did come in at the end, right? Because they were so focused on trying to take out Thresh.
Wow. What an incredible counter gank by, I'm going to call him Lily Moo Cow from now on. I really like that name. And look at that. Not even close. Ari 1v1s. They are going to replay it so we can see it here. Let's see how well those boots help dodging this charm. Ready?
Is this a replay?
Yeah, this is a replay. They went
sure?
back. Positive.
Oh, okay.
Boom. So actually, interesting move by Nixwater there.
Yeah, doesn't care about your boots.
Yeah, he flashed.
He said, 9-0 Joe, shut the fuck up. I know what I'm doing.
Well, no, you're correct. It's just the fact. See, and they fast forwarded there.
Oh, okay.
You were correct. It's just that Ari flash and point blank taunted charmed Kale. So interesting counterplay to the whole boot start from that. And oh my god, another gank coming up. Karma trying to see. The thing is Karma doesn't have any damage. Like, her kit is fantastic for jungling in terms of utility, but I feel like if you try to gank a 2v1 lane
with a Shen,
you don't have the damage to really convert it, and I think that was a huge strategical mistake on the side of Saigon Jokers.
Oh my gosh, Still trying to calm down.
That's fine. It was an exciting first blood.
I wanted to introduce the players because,
but there's so much action in level 1. You couldn't.
Yeah, exactly right. That's why we.
That's why we couldn't do it.
Well, one reason is because I don't really know the players, so I wanted to know the players. You know, maybe I can start calling them by their names instead of their characters, which I think is important. It's important to establish this rapport with your clients, teams.
Yeah.
Oh, where'd Lee Sin come from? I think Renekton's too far to respond, though. I don't know if that flash is necessary.
Me neither. Maybe Lee Sin's Q is coming up, and I mean,
maybe he didn't see the stun come out from Renekton.
Oh, okay.
And was scared of that.
Gotcha. But yeah, good gank from Lee Sin doing work this game. Lily Moo Cow really making his name, really earning his name there.
Really earning the name that you just gave him.
That I just gave him for
5
no
minutes
reason.
ago.
Yeah. It's better than Lily Meow. But Ari roaming top now.
I like Lily Meow, especially if it was a girl. That was kind of...
Man, Karma is just in this lane. The damage, I guess, eventually is going to be able to take it out. Safety's probably going to sacrifice his life here, unless he has flash up. Interesting use of bush mechanics to... But why is he auto... Anyways, they're going to be able to get a kill on Varus. Worth, I guess, is Saigon Joker's safety typing worth in all chat right now.
Well, you know why she's there all the time. It's a 2v1. Of course she wants to go there.
Mm-hmm.
Usually the jungle comes to support the 2v1 lane. Especially now. What's really interesting to me, there hasn't been a single tower take yet.
It's true. It's 7 minutes in the game. Bottom tower for purple side is almost dead in Saigon Joker's defense. They're trying.
Yeah.
But unfortunately Archie out of sustain against this Renekton, who has naturally better sustain. And kind of getting bullied out by the whole... You know, Renekton does better with levels than Caitlyn does.
Well, I'm not sure what their teamwork strategy is, because Zyra backed on her own, and then now Caitlyn backed, and Zyra's there by herself.
Yeah, interesting choice by them. I wonder if they're just trying to maybe hold tower, and I wonder if they... I know it's an interesting strategy that some teams do where they'll... if they don't necessarily want the tower, they'll get it low, and then whenever they want to take it, they can. I wonder if they're doing that, because, like I said, purple tower on the bottom side is extremely low, maybe 1 or 2 auto attacks away.
Yeah, Usually you want to take the tower and then bring that advantage to in a lane switch.
Yeah,
like right away.
That's the typical strategy.
Maybe there's a timing issue or something like that, right? Because everyone's pretty high level or relatively high level before you take before a tower is usually taken. I mean, you have level 6 Karma, level 8. Is that 8?
No, it's 6 Shen.
Level 6 Shens? That's pretty high for a lane switch game.
Yeah, I agree. Kale going to be rushing the old, I believe, Nashor's Tooth attack speed build. Ignite goes down on Zyra, Exhaust on there too. Shen, Stand United is going to come in. He's going to not get there in time. He got it. Oh, I believe he got interrupted by Thresh, if my minimap reading skills are correct. Renekton, just a terror here, trying to do as much work as he can. Flashes out. Oh no. The double kill coming out.
We can read that.
For even though it had the little, I don't know how to pronounce that O, but the double kill coming out.
It was on the D.
It was on the D that it was?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
So finally they take that tower bottom. Full Louis trying to respond top lane by taking...
I wonder if Varus ulted to stop Shen from backing. Because his ult is down.
It's on cooldown, yeah. You're probably right. For those that don't know, if you cast a root on Shen during the time when he actually tries to teleport, it stops him from going.
No, that was in the patch.
Oh, but this isn't that patch. This is in this patch, though, right?
I don't know. We don't know. They only patched it like last Thursday, right?
I have no idea what's going on.
We got some action going on, though.
Kale on the hunt.
Yeah. Can she even kill Shen? She can't. Wow. She has to lantern out. Oh, man.
How disappointing for Kale there.
Oh, man. Shen lives, which is always terrible.
Kale's Ignite was up, and she didn't use it. Unfortunate.
I think she thought she could secure it when she
without it.
Yeah. But, there's more action coming in. Lee Sin, going to work. Finds the Karma. Oh, misses the Resonating Strike.
Unfortunate.
No, not the Resonating Strike.
Sonic Wave.
Sonic Wave. What's Resonating Strike?
The second one. The second cube. Anyways, it's an explosion of action at this point in the game. The lanes were somewhat interesting with the fact of Karma absolutely favoring the 2v1 and Lee Sin being everywhere. But we've had now 2 towers down in favor of Saigon Jokers and 1 for the full Louis team.
Yeah, things accelerated really quickly.
I think that it's in full Louis' best interest. Because I believe they're behind about 1,000 gold now, which isn't a lot, but I feel like they've been getting the... aside from the Lee Sin kind of early game... Oh, they're actually they're rushing a dragon really fast. It's good by them. I really think that it's in their best interest to stretch this out to the late game, because I think that Kale will outdamage Ahri later, just because of the way how she works. And I think Kale's got off to a really bad start.
Well, but the thing is that Ahri has maneuverability, can get to targets around. You can get to soft targets like Varus, who has no mobility.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you pick an Ahri. You don't do it just to do straight up damage in the front line. Like, you're not going to accomplish much. Usually, the best way to enter as Ahri would be like through the side,
over a wall. Yeah. Okay.
Stuff like that. That's why you pick Ahri.
It'll be interesting to see who they go on, because if Jirachi playing Kale is up to snuff on his ult, he could probably negate a lot of the burst coming out and the assassination potential from Saigon Jokers.
Shen's just having a bad day, getting ganked by 3 people.
3-person taunt just because the kill goes to Rayquaza.
What a name.
Rayquaza?
What a name, Rayquaza. I think he's a Pokemon.
There we go, Rayquaza. And now 4 people bottom for Saigon Jokers. Let's see a base race right now. Let's do it.
Just a base race, end the game. Who can win faster in 15 minutes? No, just like a good team would do. They just take the tower and back. And I don't think they'll be able to take the top tier 2 tower in response. I don't think. Well, they might if they're just walking. I think they didn't see the dragon being taken, so they thought they were going to aim for it now.
Oh, to finish that tower off,
maybe
the dragon. Yeah.
Well, they do have wards in the pit, so maybe they saw it. I don't know. I'm pretty off today, probably because of that first blood.
That first blood was...
Dude, that was devastating.
That was incredible. What a play. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, what a play.
Shen, don't do it. Oh,
misses the taunt. I guess full Louis had some vision, or didn't have vision and was scared.
Full Louis fully had vision. God, we got tongue twisters.
We gotta make, tongue twisters for Glorious Arena 4.
Oh my gosh. Let me not try and read that again. We got warned, man. When I tried to read the Vietnamese, like, they paused it. And then they got first blood and ruined it all.
So Infinity Edge Rush from Archie on Caitlyn here. Not even Berserker Reeves, just Infinity Edge. Let's just do it, you know?
That's what I do.
Is it really? How do you like it?
I don't know, sometimes I don't even get the boots. Maybe I get the boots after Infinity Edge.
Damn. Bloodthirster picked up by Varus here. So both carries have finished that item. Infinity Edge, of course, worth a little more in terms of straight raw damage out. But the Flash Grasping Roots goes down. On Thresh, though, a lot of damage bursts out on Thresh. Let's see if they can capitalize. Not many people there, though. Zyra low. They're trying to chase down Lee Sin here. Gets charmed. Now Renekton's come to the party. Shen forced to defensively ult. Renekton in the middle. Everyone gets Kayle ulted and just is going to work. Oh, that armor shred's really paying off for the team now. But they get caught in some sort of AoE of Zyra and Caitlyn. Flashes back and forth. Barrier forced out by Violet. Is Lee Sin going to take the bullet? He does. He barely lives. Safeguard's back to him. Kayle's now on the run. Nixwater, can he finish it off? No, he has no more ult charges or flash. That was such a weird engage-disengage fight, Joe.
Right. I think they blew way too many teamfight ults on Thresh.
Yes.
I think if they kept more of that, or they waited to spring.
That was a Zyra ult on just Thresh, and the only reason Lee Sin got hit by it was because he safeguarded Thresh to help him, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and then it looked really bad for the Saigon Jokers, and then it didn't look really bad, and then it kind of looked bad. I thought that flash was a little overzealous. The flash by Archie.
Yeah. You know, maybe he was thinking that hopefully, you know, because he saw Lee Sin's low health, he saw theirs. Maybe at least if Lee Sin blocked it, he would have died. But Lee Sin living with sub 3-digit health there, scary times for him. And now I think it's on. It's a really even game right now. And I really think I want to say that it's on full Louis to initiate, simply because they don't want Saigon Jokers to initiate how they want to. They don't want Ahri to have a chance to get that good position. They don't want a Zyra something to catch them out. They don't want to all get caught in a Zyra route. So, but I'm curious as to how they will.
Are we going to see something here? It's a 3-on-2 situation, and support's coming up from the back. No, it's okay. They'll just take the tower. I think
Full Louis got to give this up because not only is Varus not there, Lee Sin isn't either, but they're both pushing the other lanes mid and bottom respectively. So we'll see Lee Sin now backing out a little bit. The push still going on here. 3 people strong from this tower. And with the siege potential of Caitlyn, now they decided to back off. I think they still see Varus bottom, so I don't know. They must know that. Oh wow, the taunt goes down on Lee Sin. Lee Sin safeguards to ward to get out of there.
Was that a blind taunt over the wall? I mean, if they saw it with that ward, and he decided to taunt.
That was no. I think that was. I don't think he had vision on Lee Sin when he taunted that. So interesting stuff. Varus now finally coming back to top lane with his team. Lands a Q on Archie. Is he going to try to go? And he wanted to. He really, really wanted to. His ult was up. He
didn't trust his mechanics.
Lily Mukau. So now 2 people going back. I think they just want to hold this tower and maybe wait for Lee Sin and Kayle to heal up, buy something, and come back. Kayle now finishes Nather's Tooth, building the Vamp Scepter next, which I assume is a Blade of the Rune King, right? Bridgewater into Blade?
I have no idea what Kayle builds.
Okay.
But they do catch out Thresh. He takes at least a quarter damage.
Oh, the Varus ult hits Ahri, but Ahri was in the bush. They weren't really able to auto-attack her. Now Safety cut out. Safety gets exploded from half health to nothing. Did you see that? Now the fight is on. Renekton trying to chase, but he's getting kited down so well. Lily Meow now also trying to get down. Gets charged too, or charmed too. The Kayle ult saves him from Caitlyn ult. All sorts of things going on. Kayle flashing over the side now trying to get on Zyra. So many people low. The double flash from both people. Champ, dude, from double champ. God, fuck my life. Lily Meow finishing off. There's the double kill. I imagine that was shutdown, right? That must have been. I'm done, Joe. I can't. This is too funny to me. I'm too white to be doing this. I can't be saying.
Hey, I'm
these
Filipino.
Words.
It doesn't help me either.
Oh god. Okay, so that was I believe I think
that
Shen
looked
got
like
out.
a 4 for nothing.
Yeah, I think Shen got out. Jirachai actually getting chunked down here. Oh, and the Shen ult coming in. Karma, slow her down, speed yourself up, do something. When's your root coming up? Lily Meow. Oh, the taunt flash champ, dude. Okay, Joe, hold on. Stop the presses. Stop everything. Kale bought a blasting wand and a longsword.
What's that for?
Okay. Okay. The Vamp Scepter and the longsword can build into Bilgewater. The blasting wand... Lichbane, maybe? I mean, that's the only thing I can think of, but like... It's Kale's building the sampler. She's not building anything in order.
Usually you want to finish an item because item efficiency in this game works
in your favor.
In your favor.
Yeah.
Like,
Lee Sin using his spider sense here, feeling really dangerous.
Hey man, you want to talk about that pickle play?
Oh jeez. Oh, but he's the manliest Lee Sin I've ever seen. His safeguard was used, so it's got 3 seconds till it's back up. Kale gets charmed. She flashes out, I believe. No, she doesn't flash out.
I think Lee Sin was looking for a kick because he knew his team was behind him, but he couldn't land it. So because he didn't kick him, it's like, oh man, he's going in 1-on-3. What a man! But like he had a plan.
He realized he had made a terrible mistake.
He had a plan. He's like, oh man, our Kale has blasting one longsword. I can't go in anymore.
What did you buy? So Locket built out for Rectinaut 2. That'll help his team out a lot.
I wonder if it's old Locket. Because I didn't see the Aegis on
I didn't see the Aegis either, yeah.
Uh-oh.
He gets charmed before he can safeguard to the ward to kick Ari back. Kicking Ari back with flash and ult, maybe not the wisest decision. Varus still bottom, so I don't think fully Louis wants to fight here.
Now Ari's caught out of position. Nyx Water, can you make it out? Does she have ult up? She does have ult.
She does have ult up, but oh, the psych out.
Maybe he's trying to bait out the ult with that, or bait out a flash or something.
Wow, interesting, yeah. And
so to us, it just looks like he's playing around,
but Nyx Water stared him in the eyes and said, "I'm not backing down."
Yeah.
It's like when someone like puts their hand up to make you flinch, you just stare at them. Yeah. It was good stuff, Nyx Water. Yeah. Saigon Joker's Nyx Water.
I salute you.
Poor reactions, slow reactions.
Yeah, I know. Watch, like, it'll be a player interview later. It's like, so what'd you think of that one play? Like, how come you just stood your ground? What? He did that to me?
He did that to me? What? Interesting. Okay, so now Home Guard's coming out for Kale too. I think
she had it before.
Oh, she did? Okay.
Yeah. I don't know when she had it, but she had it like when they were at mid.
Okay.
I think she even had it when in that initial confrontation up top.
All right. Well, that makes me feel a little bit better. Aegis built out for Karma, so let's see if that turns into a Locket.
Or a Bulwark.
Or a Bulwark,
That will determine
the long-range Resonating Strike comes in, he's trying to get out. Kale had to be used on him. Look at that lol League of Legends art. It looks
Lee
like
Sin just going crazy. Kicks back Karma, here comes the... what is it called? Best Friends? I don't remember, whatever Shen's ult is. Now we got more action going on. Caitlyn just standing back, shelling them with those auto attacks. Is forced out by the Varus arrow, and I think they should be able to take this tower. They have a lot of health, and Saigon Joker is the top.
Lee Sin barely getting out of there with his life. Got Caitlyn ulted, but his safeguard.
Caitlyn ulted?
Caitlyn ulted, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, just at the end there.
He also got Kale ulted.
Kale ulted in the beginning, yeah. So another very interesting team fight. I mean, somehow Varus picks up Zyra. Just the damage, if you'll notice in that fight earlier when Karma died, this has happened 2 or 3 times now. I don't know if we just gotten lucky with damage, but Karma went from 40% to just 0 instantly. And then there was the top fight before where someone got exploded in like half a second.
Maybe it's that armor shred.
I guess. Well, and that's...
That armor shred and the blasting one.
And it was clearly the blasting one, I think, is making the biggest difference in those team fights. So, a tower taken from that. Full Louis clearly in the driving seat now. Oh, the slow gets down on him though, so they can still continue. The root's about to happen anyways. No more flash form. Doesn't decide to use ult. Just says, I'm dead anyways. Saigon Jokers now has a chance to maybe do Baron when they have a power play. 2 wards put out for Lee Sin. I wonder if he's going to do the strategy of just put as many wards as you can to take up as much time. He's got Ruby Sightstone, so he's got 2 more wards after this.
I'm surprised you upgrade to Ruby. I thought you usually just stay with the regular Sightstone.
I prefer Ruby, but
okay.
I think it just depends on how much gold you have.
Yeah, that could have been the play, or that could be the play of the game.
Look at all these wards. Wow, Lee Sin going in concurrence with his other team. The Varus ult hits all 5, I believe. Rayquaza with the kill on Caitlyn. Caitlyn's gone for the fight. What damage do they have followed up? Shen's now running for the hills. He gets taken down by Varus.
Oh, here comes the stare down.
And can they finish off the turn? They steal the Baron's safety. Can't smite. Or he used the smite, but he used it too early. A 3 for nothing by full Louis there. And you gotta feel terrible if you're the Saigon Jokers right now.
I don't know. That was really good execution. Lee Sin
oh my god, it was a Rage Blade.
Anyway, Lee Sin went in at the same time that Varus ulted the back line.
And I believe he got all of them.
Yeah, they timed it perfectly.
Yeah.
So it's not so much that I feel bad if I'm Saigon Jokers. That was really good execution by Louis.
Yeah, I agree. Incredible teamwork by them. Understanding that even down a person, if Saigon Jokers are taking Baron and focused on that, they still are able to take a fight. Rage Blade, picked up by Kale.
I don't even know the stats on that item.
Okay, let me run it down for you. You have attack damage, you have ability power. You have a unique passive where every time you cast a spell or auto attack, you get a stack that makes you gain ability power and gain attack speed. Okay. Then, it has a thing like Hex Drinker where if you reach a certain health, you gain... do you remember Frenzy, the summer spell? You gain Frenzy.
Oh, no.
Ability power and attack speed for a certain amount of seconds.
What the hell? I thought Riot wanted simple items.
Nope. Apparently not. So, but as bad as that item is, on Kale it's actually real interesting because you think of something, it gets a benefit when you're low health, you're just going to get bursted out anyways. Kale has Kale ult. So if she's in a fight and someone gets her down to where it procs that item passive, she immediately ults herself and now her DPS has gone through the roof.
I don't know about that because because of how daring this Lily Moo Cow is.
As you'll see in the bottom left there, see the stacks going up, they reach 8.
Oh.
That's the max stack. So every time you auto attack, every time you cast a spell.
I was gonna say that because of their Lee Sin's aggressiveness, like you've seen Divine Intervention go on him quite a bit.
Oh my god!
Look at this aggressiveness. He doesn't even have he only has 2 Doran's Blades. Still wants to go in.
He did a lot of damage too. Took Archie down to half.
For attack, he only has 2 Doran's Blades.
Yeah. Look at the damage though. If Kale's down a position, I mean Kale does this as naturally as a champion anyways, where if you get in an auto attack fight with her, you're probably gonna lose. But with that Rage Blade, it's even more accentuated. We'll see what they do here. The siege coming on. They have Baron. This is a bad place for Saigon Jokers. Junie gets hooked, exploded, at least gets the ult off. That's what she can say. Hits 3, but I don't think it's enough for Nexon taking the tower and just flashing on Archie. Shen forced to defensively ult again. So much damage and dive coming out of this team. Once again, Lee Sin's just fighting people. He has no right to be fighting by himself. Ends up safeguarding back. It's 2 for 0, and they're going to take this tower and this inhibitor too. That's 2 inhibitors down for Saigon Jokers.
Yeah, I don't think they have a shot at coming back. Let me just be real.
Let's just be real right now.
Oh, by the way, she did upgrade the Aegis into Locket,
so this, at least this is like within a reasonable amount of time
that
we're casting this.
So I don't know. The casters are pretty excited when the game's pretty much over. Like I don't even if Shen comes back, well now Karma's dead.
Maybe well and then. Whoa. Bad. Can do. In summary, Qian Tang.
I'm pretty damn sure that's not how you pronounce any of those words.
Nope, not at all.
We are the worst.
We are the worst people alive. I'm not even doing it. Okay. God, they made it bigger.
It's calling your name, man.
No, I refuse. Okay, so
you're distracted, man.
It was to be honest, before that that Baron steal, or not Baron steal, the Baron play by Full Louis there, I thought that was a pretty close game, especially seeing as how Kale got caught out there. That was Saigon Joker's opportunity to come back, because they were down, I believe, like 4K gold.
Yeah, they're about 3-4K.
But then after the Baron, they got down to 8K. They lost an inhibitor.
Yeah,
like it just went downhill from there.
Plus the Baron stats, and they finished with Baron stats on.
Yeah,
so
huge
that's
difference.
more than whatever K, special K.
With strawberries?
Yeah, with strawberries, the dehydrated ones, not the fresh ones.
Ugh. Isn't it weird they're like Lucky Charms where like you like put it in your mouth, it feels like a marshmallow or like waxy.
Yeah.
I hate that.
God damn it. God damn it. Stupid special K dehydrated strawberries. We are no easy buckets. I want to sign off even though this video is still going on.
We should sign off. If you made it this far, thanks, I guess. I don't know. Like,
See, I can't even tell that what's on the top. I don't know if that's a U or an LI with a period below it.
wait, which one? Oh, you're right. I just thought that said Lich, but that...
I think it didn't say Lich with the period below. Okay.
Well, the video ended, so...
So you can resume having a life. Oh my god.
Yeah, good. I'm sorry. We're both sorry.
Well,
if you like LOL and you follow the Vietnamese league religiously, then I'm glad you watched this.
we're no easy buckets on Nano Joe.
I'm Mark Impulse.
Bye.
Bye.